am loving you more.
Texas is home for me, and then we met in Texas.
I moved to Texas in 2015, and
They had Tinder in Texas back then?
yeah,
It was Bumble.
Bumble actually. No,
We met on Bumble.
We met on Bumble.
Oh my god.
No, we actually did. We actually did meet on Bumble.
2 words. Rock, shock, shot a jihad. Never been to jail if I never get caught. Like
I don't really know what's going on. I just go where I'm told to go and try not to drink too much.
You got one and you change from crazy to calm. I've been awake for days in the dusk and the dawn.
I met myself a beautiful Southern girl, which is kind of what every Midwest boy in the world hopes for, right?
I am loving you. I am loving you more. I am loving you more. Who heard what? No, not right from the start. Go sell that shit somewhere further from the heart.
We're waiting to take showers and get ready for the wedding. We haven't showered today.
I see art, you see class, you think, you ask, you say, darling, am I a chore? I said, I know you love me, I am loving you more.
I honestly remember sitting across from him at the table, our first date, and I was like, he like is really into me, and I thought that was like so weird. And yeah, he said the same thing. He was like, I think she's into me. Like, and that was like what we were thinking in our heads, but we didn't tell each other that.
I am loving you more. I am loving you more. I am loving you more. I am loving you more.
Elise moved back to Texas after discovering she had Lyme disease and was truly facing one of the toughest battles of her life. Being able to be by Elise's side through those early stages of her diagnosis was an honor, and I'm so thankful I was able to be there for her through those rough days.
Elise was sick for a while. The last 4 years has had significant health issues, almost going on 5 years. And it was kind of like she was happy and she was upbeat, but there was something missing. There was something missing from that little girl when she was, preteen, teenager, where everything was, the glass was always, half full, and she was bubbly and happy and back to her cute, witty, funny things. And then Carl brought all that back.
You did really good.
I told her I don't put it on the websites because of the affiliation.
Nice. It only took an hour.
They don't want a sway.
Dave, I'm excited too. Everything's gonna be perfectly fine.
It makes me wonder.
You did it.
I'm not sad.
You did it.
I'm not sad.
You're just a happy crier. I love you, honey.
He's always done everything he possibly can for his family and friends to make sure that
Elise is the funniest girl that I've ever met in my life. Like, that's probably my favorite characteristic about her. I mean, she's a sweetheart. She's a counselor. She works with kids. She's very patient. She's very understanding. She's a great listener. She's all those things, and it comes with like her counseling, background. But aside from that, she's like the biggest goofball. Like, she's just hilarious. Like, dances and just funny shit that she does, like, just all the time. She's just being just a silly person. I love it. It's like we get to be adults all day and then come home and be absolute kids all night and just kind of play around.
Are you excited?
Yes.
Me too. Are you nervous?
Yes.
How do you feel?
I feel like I was very shocked by your gift.
What are you doing?
Oh, just hanging out here.
We're getting married.
Don't get too far over.
Are your eyes closed?
No.
Oh, okay. So Carl's dad passed away 2 weeks before we met. And I remember on our first date, we were talking, my family's everything to me. So we were talking about family, and I was asking all like the invasive questions that you could ask on a first date. And yeah, he said when his dad passed that he was just praying that, he would find the woman of his dreams. And then 2 weeks later we met. And so he thought that that was a sign from his dad that I was meant to be for him.
You are my best friend, my biggest supporter. You are my rock, my in-home comedian, my love, and now my husband. I can't wait for this next chapter in our lives and to embrace each other through life. We are now family.
That you will always be my number one, and I will love you unconditionally until my last breath. And after my last breath, I will watch and protect you from heaven until we meet again for eternity. Your loving husband, Carl Dean.
She is a bundle of energy. I mean, she's spunky, she's independent, she can find the good in just about anybody, and she also has a very unique way of giving them feedback in a way that really doesn't hurt their feelings, but is normally spot on and very informative. And I would say the most enlightening character of her is her willingness to fight. I mean, she's been sick for the last 4 years, and every day she wakes up with a positive attitude, a smile on her face. And wouldn't it be great if everybody was like that?
She'll send me text, she'll say, I am just so grateful that you are my mom. I love you so much, and she calls me Mama. And then I want to wish them a lifetime of happiness. And Jay and I have been married for 33 years, and I just hope that they have a life full of laughter, full of love. And I hope that Jay and I are in it forever.
Minding my business, and I see the girls, and they're all like, I got myself a miss.
Worst thing I've ever done.
I don't have a cute face.
This ain't going well. I thought I was stuck in her. In boring conversation.
He's just a great uncle.
I think Elise is good for him.
A little bit too good.
Yeah, just thinking about that the journey to get here for him was quite uphill. And I'm so glad he's evened out and has found himself now and found the perfect one to keep him level.
My father had actually just passed, like 2 weeks before I met Elise. My father passed, and he used to always talk with me about who you date and how's it going, that whole thing. And Elise is definitely my dad's type, so I kind of joke with her and say that my dad went to heaven and convinced God to give her to me. So yeah, it was. You could definitely say we answered each other's prayers. That's for sure. Elise, I truly feel like God has a plan, and we were destined to be together forever. Just standing here with you today is a dream come true for me. Loving you is the easiest thing I've ever done, and making you happy is the most rewarding and fulfilling feeling I've ever experienced. Elise, you are everything I have ever wanted and more. And your love makes me a better man every day of my life, and for that reason I make these solemn vows to you today. I vow to always protect you no matter what the cost, and put your life and your needs before my own always. I promise to always make you laugh, even when you don't want to, and you ask me to stop. I promise to always be faithful and be the best husband and father ever, leading by example and teaching our children to love by showing them how much I love their mother every day. At least you are my favorite person in the world, I look forward to growing old with you, persevering through this crazy world we live in, and growing stronger as each year passes. You are my queen, my best friend, my everything, and I love you with all my heart.
Now I have to go and I'm not gonna make it.
Carl is, I'm gonna get emotional. Carl is the strongest person I know, and he's so passionate and so driven and so accomplished and just like such a personality. And he's kind, and he's gonna be the best dad in the whole world. And he's just my best friend. He makes me laugh every single day, and I just really love doing life with him.
You guided me through a journey of self-discovery and provided me the security and empowerment to find myself again. You've loved me since the very beginning and instilled a peace in my heart in which I am forever grateful. Being loved by you is my greatest gift. Today, I give myself to you, my very best friend, my protector, my love, my husband. As your wife, my greatest honor, I promise to protect your heart and love you unconditionally and without hesitation. I promise to be the best wife I know to be and to be the best mommy to our children. I promise to be the heart of our home and to fulfill my duties as your wife. And I pinky promise I will try to always check your pockets before I wash your pants.
Thank you.
Because of you, I live a life painted with wholehearted love. You are mine and I am yours. You can count on me, Carl, now and forever. We are one.
Yeah, it kind of solidifies the whole, the whole thought behind my dad and God blessing me with Elise, and now the fact that I'm marrying her. Yeah, it definitely kind of comes full circle, and it really seems that, like, not only did it make sense then and it was kind of what I thought, but it kind of like justifies it. Like, yeah, that was really what it was. It was a gift from God, and I think that was influenced by my dad, at the right time, the right place. And it's unfortunate to lose him, but I think I got a real angel out of the deal. So
I would like us all to take a moment of silence, if you could, for Carl and Sam's father, Dean, who we lost October of 2017.
And of the Holy Spirit. And with all that I am. And all that I have. I honor you. In the name of the Father. And of the Son. And of the Holy Spirit. It is my privilege to present to you for the first time Mr. and Mrs. Carl Dean. Carl, you may now kiss your bride.
When it all comes tumbling down.
you are everything to me, and I hope you always know that. For as long as I live, there is nothing in this world that I will not do to make you happy and keep you happy. I love you. We just got married. That's what's going on right now.
But we both knew the first night after our first date that we were going to be together forever. And here we are 2 years later.
So lastly, what I would say is that next month my wife and I will be married for 33 years. To the same person. Just to have a very open and honest relationship. You know, it's all about communication and trust and honesty. And if you just live by those 4 attributes, you'll have a wonderful time in marriage.
He went off without a hitch.
You think this guy got emotional?
when they were doing their vows. They were doing their vows there.
Nothing gets to me. There's always sunshine ahead of me now.
Lots of love and lots of fun, and to remember what I taught him a long time ago, that love never hurts. It always feels good, and I want him to make sure Elise always feels good.
They're already such a great couple, to be honest with you. I can't see how marriage would change anything.
Today's a beautiful example of what can happen when you swipe right.
Annie spills red wine on everything. We wanted to give her a sippy cup for the wedding.
I also want to thank my mom for coming down. You look beautiful today. It means a lot to me to have you here, so.
I did a boudoir shoot for my future husband.